Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another York Vikings stream. I'm your host, Pro Detergent, otherwise known as Yid Chancellor, and today we're doing something a bit different than normally, because obviously our Rocket League national team is known for being one of the best teams for York Vikings thus far, but we're doing something a bit different where we are streaming the Valorant Open game against, I believe, New College Durham Perilous Swords. So hopefully shall be a good one. If you remember from eons ago, one of my first ever touts in shoutcasting was on Valorant, despite not knowing the game that much myself. Much of a CS guy personally, but that's just me. So we're gonna do Valorant today. See how it goes. I'm just gonna check the audio. The screen might go black. 1 second. Everything should be all right, considering. And I think everything's alright. So yeah. Oops. Oh. 3-minute delay as per. So on the blue side, on the defender side, we have the New College Durham team. We have two Tad Tobbles, White Fox, Face Toaster 12, Jakey Lad, and Amber. And on the York Viking side, which is the attacking side, we have IP Freely known as 2-1. IP Camper, Blue Fanta, Conspiracy, and Trio Monsters. So, let the best win. That's all I'm going to say. I do see that the game audio isn't there. Oh, it is there. Never mind. It's been a while since I don't think there's a, what's it called? A director mode in this, so we're just going to wing it. Because that's what we do, ladies and gents. That is what we do. Oh, I can do that. Fair enough. And then 6. Yeah. Production value, as per. So, who should we watch first? We're on the map Breeze, if you can't see. We're looking at a Jet Omen, Sova, Viper, and Sage comp on the York Vikings side. And we have another Sage Phoenix, Rainer Fade, and Clove on the defendant side for Perilous. First kill coming from White Fox, going on IP freely. Conspiracy Blue Fanta rolling in thus far. Nicely into, I believe it is B site. Yes, it is. Forgot the entire site of B, to be fair. Nice pistol round coming from York Vikings here, ladies and gentlemen. Already a 4v2 round, rather. Can find the word there. I'll be warmed up to it. For those that followed my RLCS commentating over the weekend, you might know that I do stuff like that. Doesn't catch him out from Clove, and already a 2k for Conspiracy for the Viper on the York Vikings side, and the first pistol round is come for York Vikings here, ladies and gents. Even though I believe NCD, I'm going to call them MC, or should I call them Perilous Swords? Is that what they're known as? Yeah, Perilous Swords. Even though Perilous Swords, I think they had 3 people on B. It did not fare well to them thus far. Interesting. 4 people on A site. Oh, we're rotating now. 3v2 for, and your Vikings is rushing on. Pushing to A, doing a split A push, as you can see by minimap. White Fox already getting it out on connector, but Conspiracy getting it. Getting the trade on IP freely for Amber, but it's already a 4v2 situation already, and Face Toaster on B side has no clue that the York Vikings team is already planted on A, ladies and gentlemen. Looking interesting thus far. Oh, this new gun, yeah, Bandit. I haven't heard this whole camper going in with the blind. Cannot get the kill though, unfortunately. Getting the Stinger. Might go for a save here for Sage, or 2-tap. Just gonna call them 2-tap. Waiting on the Rainer to push forth as well. Let's see. Trio Monsters, can he get a kill here? No util so far. Has heard that the connector has been heard, and a 4K with that gun. I forgot the name of it's coming from. Conspiracy here, ladies and gentlemen, for York Vikings. Very, very nice. Of course, obviously being a York Vikings commentator shoutcaster, I have to be biased. Just keep that in mind. Shame I couldn't spectate Conspiracy there. So if I spectate them now, they're going to die immediately. I know that. I have a commentator curse, for those who know me, on my personal channel on Twitch, Pro Detergent. Those who know. 4 people on B side this time. Interesting. One of the players seems to be AFK. And interestingly enough, the most players on the site for the defender side is already irrelevant, as Tree Monsters gets the first kill with a oh my god, I almost said scout. What's it called? Marshall. Jesus Christ. Going in for the plant now. Blue fans again with a kill with a ghost. Getting traded by 2-tap with a sheriff as well. Tree Monsters obviously going back. I prefer getting the kill on White Fox. Getting traded by Amber. A lot of trades happening. Already a 3v2. Perilous Swords so far has to be, you know, what's it called? They're always staying on 2. Like in the first 3 seconds of the round. The Conspiracy doesn't know where the last guy is, but Trio Monsters do, thankfully. It's already a 3-0 for York Vikings, ladies and gents. Yeah, I'm realizing more and more now that I have completely forgotten how this game works, as I've been very much focused on Rocket League over the past couple of months, or a few months at this point. But we shall see. Last year I was in the Valorant team actually, so that's when I had my prime, so as the kids say. I was locked in on Valorant then, but now Rocket League. But that's just more on my personal side. Going forth with another very default push coming from York Vikings. As you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as I am done talking, Camper gets the first kill on Face Toast, and Trio Monsters gets the second on the Phoenix from White Fox. Already down to a 5v3. Interesting enough. Let's see the Perilous side. Already down to 5v2. As soon as I said, they're always stuck on 2 players for Perilous Swords, which is quite interesting, ladies and gents. Have not planted yet. Interestingly enough, as soon as I say that, goes for the plant. I think they're hearing me then. Only joking. Amber has absolutely missed. I believe it was Trio Monsters on the smoke and mid there, ladies and gents. I keep saying ladies and gents a lot. I should stop that already. Only person left is Jakey lad from Perilous Swords is going to go for a save. Let's see here. I'm Camper already watching that sight line and going for a flawless round for York Vikings. Alright, let's see. I wish we had. I can't say that actually. Never mind. I haven't said out. Alright, going for another A push, and this time the twists have turned and the turned have twists, ladies and gents. I said that again. The majority of the Perilous Swords, guys, has actually gone to the other bomb site rather than the one York Vikings has been pushing for the last 4 rounds. So it's looking like an easy push for York Vikings thus far. Amber only in there as the sole clove. I don't know why I said that, as if there's more than 2 ones. Pushing in already. Let's see. Easy, fast plant. Can Blue Fanta see Amber on the corner? He cannot. Let's see Amber here. Can he get a 3k? The second one is there. He will come forth. And the both Frez ults have been used at the exact same time. One for Clove for Perilous and one for the Sage on the York Viking side. And already it's down to another 4v2. 3v2 this time. Rainer coming in from the flank. Face Toaster. 2v2 this time actually. Going with the Spectre. Conspiracy gets the Face Toaster out from the flank. 2-tap tools cannot control his gun as Trio Monsters finishes the round with a 3k, making it 5-0. I've definitely forgotten the pace of this game. Contrary to popular belief, it is actually as fast as Rocket League, which is quite interesting. Obviously, speaking from personal sides. Let's see. It's been a while since I played this game. Have I talked about that enough? I don't think I have. York Vikings is going for a B push here, ladies and gents. 3 people on A for Perilous Swords and 2 on B. So we're going to see how this fares. See here. Getting the Sage wall off as per. I'm Camper watching. Oh, the silent. And I'm Camper with the 1-tap, I think. What was that? Oh my god, the sight line in there is immense. Alright, let's see the silent push through mid to B. Hyperfreely catching out the Clove on the mid. Catching out the Sage in the site as well. I'm already down to a 5v2. As per. Has it been seen so far. And a clean plant is coming forth for York Vikings once again. Oh, with the flank. Can I'm Camper. Yep, seen him. Cannot do much with the Spectre as he much wanted to. White Fox. And the first, not the first ult actually. The ult is coming in now. I'm Camper finishes with a 3k from the flank. Apologies, as there is no director mode for this game, as there is in Rocket League, which I've been used to. Have I talked about my personal things enough? I don't think I have. Going in for a 6-0 already for York Vikings. Anyway.
Help.
Definitely one for the toasty lovers. Going in for a mid push. I believe it's going to be mid to A here, ladies and gents.
I have this fight.
Sage wall not for trio. Looking at if there's anyone on mid. There might be in a second with the Soul Bandit from Amber, the Clove on Perilous Sword side.
No peeking.
The first kill comes from Trio Monsters on White Fox. And it seems like your Vikings is going for a push here, ladies and gents. Face toast of the Martial headshot coming in, but Conspiracy quickly trades out his teammate. 4v3 situation for your Vikings here, ladies and gents. Nice heal coming from Trio Monsters as a Sage. 2, I believe it was the Jets on IP Freely, and 2 kills back to back. Make it a 4-1 situation, quite easy. As the Soul Fade, Jakey lad for Perilous Swords is in mid. Cannot get Prowler up to where he wanted to. Plant's already down, looking dangerous. I think he might have to go for a save here, ladies and gents. Cannot even go for a save as Conspiracy catches him out on a 3 and gets the 3k that he deservedly has. Or deservedly gets I don't know. English is hard, man. English is really, really hard. No rounds yet from Perilous Swords here, ladies and gents. Some might say it's a quite uneven match so far, but this is Valorant. Anything can change. Alright, we shall look for the push coming from York Vikings again on the B site. Seem to be diversifying the pushes really, really well. Sometimes go for a default, sometimes go for a split push, sometimes just doing a normal push. And Conspiracy catch out the Phoenix. He cannot, but Trio Monsters helps him out with a trade and IP Field on White Fox once again. Amber from mid. Can he get the kill he wanted? But 4 people peek him at the same time. And look at that again. It's another 4v2. 2 of them at the same time coming from the flank. How will this fare out? Let's see. IP Freely catches him out with a getting his 3k. I haven't seen IP Freely much out yet. They don't know where he is. The last guy, Jakey lads. Looking out, he's seen the omen of IP Amber, but Trio Monsters have seen him. The info has come out, and even the headshot doesn't help him. It's over as Trio Monsters finishes Jakey lad to make it 8-0. I believe going for a split push this time, coming from York Vikings. That they do. Thanks for the gun inspect. Appreciate IP Freely. Ooh, not a split. Well, 3 down mid and 2 down A. I think this is going to be perfect. Perfect to catch anyone out on the flank from Perilous Swords. And I seen this from Home Campus. I haven't seen this map rework yet. Interesting. Nice kill coming from Trio Monsters for York Vikings here, ladies and gents. Catches out. Another one. 2k. Will he catch it? The other two players on connector. Again here. Let's see. Phoenix rushes out for White Fox from Perilous. Let's see how that fares for him. Slows him down. Amber gets M Camper from the connector, but Conspiracy trades him out, and Trio goes for the revive here. Closes out sight for an easy plant. Another 5v2. There's a curse here, ladies and gents, for Perilous Swords, as 3 of their players just happen to immediately die in the first, like, 15 to 20 seconds of the round. Which is quite interesting so far. So, let's see if Blue Fanta the Sofa can catch out Phoenix in the connector. He can. Whilst IP Freely catches out Jakey lad in a flank once again. Quite easily. Makes it 9-0. Let's see what the Perilous Sword side is planning for today here, ladies and gents. Another B push. Back to back, I think. Back to back it is, I think. There's been so many rounds back to back. That's kind of how the game works. Yeet. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright. Let's watch it. Jet going in with the ult from IP Freely. Smokes out. Guns out. Once again gets the first kill from IP Freely with his ultimate onto 2 top. catches out White Fox. Even the White Fox gets the Sova.
Spike planted.
Going for another flank with a Bandit. Face Toaster gets IP Freely out from his ult. And Trio Monsters gets his trade for IP Freely with a Ghost Headshot on Face Toaster. I might be giving too much information, apologies. And Amber on a what I was about to say on a flank once again. Conspiracy catches him out though. Jakey Lad with a flank, but Conspiracy with a 3k once again finishes the round in such a fashion. 10-0 for York Vikings here, ladies and gents. Here you can see the stats as well. Conspiracy going 15-2 and Trio Monsters as the healer Sentinel going 13-0. Going unbeaten, unkillable so far for Trio Monsters. Well done. Will that continue as soon as, because I've said that on live? Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Loving this music. Quite chill. Anyway, let's see. Let's see how this fares for Trio Monsters from mid. Smoked out. No one so far. For a split defense coming from Perilous Swords, might I add, and Reyna of Face Toaster already on the flank with a Marshal and a Ghost, ready to prowl. And York Vikings going for a mid push here, ladies and gents. Will they catch out the Odin from the Fade? Yes, they will. 2 kills back to back in 5v3. Will it become 5v2 in a second? Let's see. 2 people coming in from main, or spawn rather. Or the Arch, McDonald's, whatever it's called. I don't know if I can say that. I'm really catching out Sage though, 2-tap from the other side. They've now heard the Amber is on Arch. 4v2 situation once again. Face Toaster out on a massive flank once again. Conspiracy catches him out. Will the Clove be revived by himself? Yes, it will. 3k by Conspiracy. Can he get the 4k that he wants? Not the 1-tap he wants, unfortunately. 3v1 situation should be easy for York Vikings. Direct shock dart leaves him on 7 HP. And Trio Monsters finishes him off, making it 11-0.
Last round before the switch.
You've heard the announcer, folks. Last round before the swap of the teams. Left a bomb behind. Great start from York Vikings. I'm Camper, I think, just figured that out. Or he has. Nope, he has now. Alright, now we're prepped. Another split defense, default, whatever it's called now. Production value, professionals at its finest. Coming in from Perilous Swords here. Looking for a split push, yes, here. Or the AP shot they wanted. 2-tap. Being covered. A massive push coming from York Vikings onto the B site. Camper catches out White Fox in the mid. Can he catch out Jakey Lad from mid as well? He cannot, unfortunately. 2-tap Paul's coming in for a 2k and a 3k as soon as I mentioned. Going in for a revive as well. And it's a 3v2 actually advantageous for Perilous Swords for once. With all due respect. Three Monsters going in trying to go for an easy shot with a Vandal. Up on the wall, and Camper gets out. 1v3 for Trio Monsters. Gets the first kill, gets the second kill. Can I please screenshot it? Watch him. Can he get the kill on Amber? Yes, he can. Making it 12-0 with the last round of the attackers for York Vikings here, ladies and gents. Apologies, I didn't get the last or the first 2 kills. But it is looking like a perfect sweep for York. Absolute scenes here, ladies and gents. Absolute scenes. The 1v3 must have been really, really exciting as it could have ruined Trio Monsters. Still running 18-0. No deaths so far. Quite marvellous. Quite marvellous if I do say so myself. Let's see here. Strategize. I can't say that word, funnily enough. Oh my god. Should I retire? Because I can't say one word. Strategizing. Jesus Christ, I need to say it slowly. Going in for his, I believe, a mid and an A push here. Or just an A push. Just an A push thus far. Even though York Vikings, all three of them, I don't know why I said all 3 of them, is going out for a mid push. Flanking thus far. Trying to, I prefer the first one on the scene, on the flank, trying to get Perilous Swords out. Let's see here. Perfect flank for IP Freely thus far. Planting. First plant coming in for Perilous Swords from JK. Can he catch them out? I think some of them saw Jets. Oh, IP Freely. Yes, they have. They know now. But do they know the 3 on the flank? 1-tap coming in from IP Freely. A second one with a body shot coming in. Trio Monsters and Blue Phantom comes out. Only one remaining is the Amber, and what a shot from IP Freely to finish the game out here, ladies and gents. What a shot. GG's to Perilous Swords, and another GG's to York Vikings here, ladies and gents. A 13-0 perfect sweep. Well, it says defeat there, but ignore that. we were on the red side, that's why. So, looking out here, you can see all the pieces in the scoreboards. What a match that was, to be fair, from York Vikings. Trio Monsters actually ended up dying in that last round, unfortunately not getting the unbeatable or unkillable stats that he desperately wanted. But apart from that, everything's golden. Sorry for the technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen, and I believe that is it for York Vikings. I forgot the name of our team then. Bit of a quick one. To be fair, congrats to York Vikings or YCV-Inferno for the 13-0 win against Perilous Swords, or NCD Perilous Swords. GG's to them as well. They put up a great fight. All things considered, with all due respect, obviously. And I've been Pro Detergent, otherwise known as Yeats Chancellor, and hopefully I shall catch you in the next Student Champs game, which should be for 2 weeks from now on the 20th of January. Until then, stay cool.